Okay, so good day to you. Let's get moving. Don't forget to underline that title. Okay, it's the December 15th, 2020, page 51. Get moving. All right, the first word is the word saunter. What's the word? Yes, saunter, to walk in a slow and relaxed way, a slow and relaxed manner. I think I'll saunter into the kitchen for some savory sandwiches. All right, if you've ever seen sometimes in baseball, the pitcher saunters out to the pitcher's mound. Okay, excellent synonym is stroll. Okay, so let's go saunter. Whoops. So let's go saunter. Saunter. Okay, the or that cannot be used. Think of the word because. Saunter. Saunter. We have two things to mark up. Let's go. Underline the or and the The next word, and I love this page because it has etymology. Two of the words are from Spanish. The word is, excuse me, stampede. What's the word? Excellent. Stampede, which means to run in a very fast way, in an uncontrolled way. We often think of the Old West in terms of a stampede of wild buffalo. All right? Animals such as horses and elephants, when you hear a massive group of them, you know that stampede. And what's so very interesting with the word stampede, not only does it come from Spanish, but the word ped, P-E-D, think about pedal or pedestrian, has to do with walking, meaning, oh, I'm sorry, not walking, your foot, ped, okay? So the people in the park stampeded their way toward the cars when it started to rain. We've seen that before. I see kids in class all the time. Snack comes out, they stampede their way over to the snack cart. All right, they have a funny one in Scholastic too. Beware of everyone stampeding to the cafeteria on pizza day. Stampede. Even think about the word stamp when you stamp your feet. Stampede. Let's go. Stampede. Stampede. All right. So let's go. First syllable, stam. Second syllable, pede. And again, ped is Latin for foot. All right, so we have two things to mark up. Let's go. Underline the E and the silent E twice. Draw an arrow back. Why? Because in this case, the silent E makes the E say E, rare in English. And again, stampede comes from the word, Spanish word estampida, which means to crash. Makes a lot of sense too. Okay, so the next word is the word bound. What's the word? Excellent. Bound. It is a repeat of a word from the past, okay? And to bound means to move forward quickly in leaps and jumps. Now, it is a homograph, big-time homograph. However, for today's purposes, we're just going to leave it in terms of the verb, in terms of movement. Okay, sometimes a cat will bound when it sees a mouse and it goes on the attack. All right, so the dog bounded across the room when he heard the doorbell ring. An excellent synonym is leap. I bound to the door when the pizza is delivered, said the child. Bound. Let's go. B-ow-n-d. Bound. B-ow-n-d. Bound. How do we mark this up? Underline the ow. The next word is the word vault. What's the word? Yes, nice job. The word is vault, which means to leap over something using your hands to support you. It's a sporting event in gymnastics. Okay? So sometimes people will vault over a fence when they're running. Leapfrog is an excellent game that kids play or have played in the past. Let's play leapfrog, okay? Oh, they mean vault toad. That's what it says in Scholastic. Little corny. Now, it is a homograph, and we are using it as a homograph. A vault is also used to mean a room where things can be stored safely. Think about a safe where people store their valuables, okay? Vault. V vault. Vault. The or that cannot be used at the end of the word. Again, think of the word because. Vault. Vault. How do we mark this up? Underline the or. We can use it more than one way. It is a homograph. Okay, the next word is the word mosey. What's the word? Excellent. Mosey. To walk slowly or aimlessly, sort of like to meander or to wander. Okay, Mr. Cortez spent an hour moseying through the town. And it's kind of cute. Hey, Rosie, let's mosey over to the cozy cafe. Now, mosey comes from the Spanish word vamos, which you guys know, which means let's go. All right? And eventually the cowboys and the vaqueros, when they met, vamos, vámonos, vamosi, mosey, it eventually, from language to language and culture to culture, it just changed. So mosey on in, okay? There you go. So let's go. Mosey. Mosey. We use AE. And a lot of you are confused now. What? Think about the word key. Mosey. Mosey. All right, we have 1, 2, 3 things to mark up. Let's go. Underline the O, second sound. Underline the E, A-E, second sound, which goes in between. The O can say O at the end of a syllable. That is Rule 4. Now, ironically, by sheer coincidence, today's WOD has to do with movement, okay? And it's the word transport. It's a noun and a verb, but I'm going to cut your break with the homographs today. Nothing to do with any kind of sympathy. It's just it really means the same thing. All right, to transport something is to carry it. It is to move it, okay? To transfer it, to shift, to send. I'm going to transport these goods, to deliver, to ship, okay? Reading a book can transport you to that time or to that situation, whether it's fiction or nonfiction. And you could read about the Wright brothers and be transported back into that time. You could read about Mr. Plumbeam or the mouse at the seashore and be transported into what they're experiencing and what they're feeling. Transport. Let's go. Transport. Transport. First syllable, trans. Great etymology here too. Second syllable, port. Transport. We have 1, 2 things to mark up. Let's go. Second sound, underline the or. Great job. So let's review these words. Let's go. Saunter, saunter. Stampede, stampede. Bound, bound. Vault. Mosey, mosey. And transport, transport. And again, let's get some synonyms going now. To carry, to take, to transfer, shift, send, fetch, deliver, haul, or ship. Great one, ship. Mosey. Okay? To saunter, to shuffle, to stroll, to meander, to wander, to roam, to traipse, or to trudge. Vault. Again, using it 2 ways, right? When we're talking about going over an obstacle, getting past something that's in your way. That's a great one. Obstacle or a hurdle. Think about pole vault and gymnastics. All right. We have, just going back to transport, an antonym stay, remain, or to keep. All right. Mosey. We have where you run or you rush, you stampede. Those are antonyms, but those are, you could look that up, of course. Vault. Also going back to hurdle or obstacle, where you have like a safe, okay, like a cellar, a basement, a deposit box, a cavern, or a tomb, okay. And here for the word vault, just leave it alone. There are none. You could skip that for the antonyms, okay. Bound, out, and you know that with jumping and leaping. So you work on that yourself. All right. Stampede. Okay, antonym might be something like to tiptoe or to crawl. But some great synonyms are to charge, to panic, to rush, to bolt, to flee. Okay, to clash or to race. I'm sorry, I meant to say dash, not clash. Okay, and to saunter is to stroll, to amble, to wander, to drift, to meander, to mosey, to roam, to traipse, to shuffle. Antonyms might be to rush, to hurry, to stay, to remain, or to be stationary. Notice there's little antonyms within the antonyms, right? You can hurry, you can rush, or you can stay, or you can remain, all right? Or you can be stationary.